Hello, good morning. I thought I'd share with you guys a little bit about what I eat in the day because that can be really interesting. Now, I just want to emphasize that this is how I find that I eat best. Every single person's body and DNA makeup is totally different. So someone might thrive off eating mostly carbs, like a high carb diet. Some people might find that makes them really sluggish. So totally, like, this is what I do, but it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So you might have guessed I eat quite healthily and I take it quite seriously. And in with the healthy eating, rest is really important to me, regular exercise is really important to me, and a good general balanced life. That's sort of what I'm passionate about, not just the nutrition side. So I like eating little and often because I find it doesn't tax my tummy too much. So I'll start the day off normally with a smoothie, which will quite often have 3 or even 4 portions of fruit and veg in it. I always make sure there's at least 1 portion of veg, normally spinach, or beetroot. Loving beetroot smoothies at the moment. But so I'll have that to start with, or I might have like a slice of breakfast loaf, a slice of like a breakfasty wheat and dairy free loaf I've made, or I will have a small bowl of porridge with nuts and dried fruit. I normally just wake up and it's kind of like, I'm like, what do I feel like? Which I love being able to do and having the flexibility to do that. So I'll eat that, and then when I get hungry, sort of like mid-morning, I'll either have sort of like half an avocado. I often bring in literally just half an avocado in a little teaspoon into college with me, or it will be like a fruit and nut bar. I try not to have too many bought ones because they're often quite sugary, but I'll maybe bring in something that I've made, or like a biscuit that I've made which is healthier and like full of more complex carbohydrates and a bit of protein and fat, so it'll give me like an energy burst that'll like be nice and smooth. And then at lunch, if I'm sort of out and about, sort of like at college, I normally just try and like do a whole bunch of food prep at the weekend, and it'll be like loads of roasted veggies or like loads of stuff for salads that I can just put in a Tupperware. That's normally what I quite like eating for lunch, something quite light, so it doesn't sort of like make me feel a bit sluggish. So it will often be vegetables with some hummus, or a bit of protein, or you know, another source of fat, sort of like a nice satay dressing or something. So I have that, and then I will normally have a snack mid-afternoon, whether it be, if I haven't had a smoothie in the morning, it might be a smoothie or like a juice. I have a green juice, or I will have like a handful of pistachio nuts or something, because I just love snacking on nuts, and or dates and nut butter, which is so good. So that'll be my snack, and then I'll be making dinner. At the moment I'm obsessed with ottolenghi, so it's a lot of vegetables and like aubergine and like tomatoes and feta. I've recently been able to reintroduce feta into my diet, which is amazing, and I honestly think that's because I've been so good with my diet for the past few years, and it's kind of like partly healed. So I'm very excited about feta and eating that nearly with everything. And that will be dinner. Or it'll be, if I'm having friends over, I will still try and make sure that I make something healthy with lots of vegetables, but with protein and carbohydrates as well. So that's a little bit of what I eat. I also do treat myself. I have a very sweet tooth, so it'll be like dark chocolate, which I think is amazing as a sweet treat, because the flavour is intense enough and rich enough that you actually do really only need 1 or 2, maximum 3 squares. But that's normally, you can't really binge on dark chocolate. Or I do love baking, as you may know, so I will have maybe made like a cake or something, a healthier cake or biscuits, and I'll snack on that as like a dessert or a sweet treat during the week as well. But I do want to stress that's how I eat, and that's what works for me, and it really might not work for you. I do try and make sure that vegetables take the primary focus in my diet, but I know that some people will just find that they're too hungry, or some people just like don't like vegetables enough. It's like some people, there's a high carb, low fat diet that a lot of people do, which is like literally loads of vegetables and fruit, probably actually mostly fruit, and like high in grains like white rice and that kind of thing, and they love it and they have loads of energy on that. I think if I ate that, I wouldn't like it. I mean, I love fat too much. I love healthy fats, avocados and nut butter. So that's what I do, but it really might not work for you. It's all about working out what is right for you and trying different things. Like try snacking, try little and often, try only having 3 meals, try high fat, try low fat, you know, just try and make sure that you are getting your vegetables in, and like a variety of food groups, your protein, carbohydrates and fats. That's a little bit of my story and a little bit of what I eat every day. I hope that's been useful. Do subscribe and like and chat to me about what you do in your day, and if you have any questions or anything like that, throw them at me and I'll do my best to help. Have a good day, guys. Bye. Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to Simply Eliane. Today I just thought I'd chat to you a bit about why I eat the way I eat.